bucket list items are supposed to be huge. I'm talking going to Tokyo for a month-long adventure, skydiving off Mount Everest, boating in Paris, a cornfield? For some reason? With all these major life-defining options, you better believe my bucket list has some bangers on it. This is a Krispy Kreme wrapper. Look, it still has frosting on it. Alright, so maybe I haven't gotten my life together bucket list-wise. I mean, come on, people, I'm a YouTuber. Lower your expectations a little bit. But there's one bucket list item I've always wanted to do, and that's go to the beach. Hey, no, you chose my video. Now you're gonna like it. Sit. I went to the beach for the first time in 2025. I didn't know what to expect since I had never been before, so I kept my expectations low. You can't get emotionally crushed by expectations if they're already so low you already feel crushed. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now this trip held some emotional weight because it was to celebrate my husband and I's 4-year anniversary. We packed up the car, threw Maggie in the back, and hit the road. The first few hours were just like those cross-country adventure movies, like when everyone is super happy and excited for the adventure to come. We made it through Arkansas in one piece and made sure to tour every single Walmart on the way. Texas, though. Oh, Texas. Texas! When they say everything is bigger in Texas, I didn't think problems were included. It was really hot when we left for our trip, and Texas is an oven. A huge, flat, scorching oven. So when we drove through a long stretch of road, the car began to rattle. Matt pulled over, and right as he did, our back tire blew out. Not flat. It did not go flat. It literally exploded. And when I tried to move a piece of the tire off the road, the melted rubber stuck to my hand. Matt! Luckily, there was a tire shop less than a mile away. And people blow their tires so much on this stretch of road, they offer 24-hour complimentary towing, which is nice. We got towed to the shop only to be told they don't have our tires and we have to drive 30-ish minutes back the way we came to a tire shop that might have our size. Matt gets the car to the shop and is talking to the workers while Maggie and I are sitting inside the waiting area. The door opens and I look up expecting to see my husband, but instead it is this lady. She opens the conversation with this sentence. Just so you know, there's a jug outside and it has good juice in it. You should go try it. I'm uncomfortable. I politely decline the mystery tire shop juice and she stands next to my chair. She begins to tell me how much she loves dogs and she had a dog of her own that she adored. But she moved into a new apartment that didn't allow dogs, so she had to give him to a friend on a farm. She still visited the dog and he would jump up and down and love her. It was really quite a sweet story. She pauses and we both sigh, thinking about the wonderful story that we were able to share as strangers. And then she says, yeah, and then lightning struck the trailer he lived in and he burned to death. I'm not good in normal social situations, and this was a level 10 fact drop that I didn't expect. So I just swallowed and said, yeah, sorry to hear that. We sit there awkwardly, and then she starts telling me about 2 dogs she rescued. It's again, a very sweet story. I can work with this. Wow, that's great of you to save those dogs and give them a loving home. Well done, stranger, I'm proud of you. Yeah, I missed the one dog though. He was ran over by a car, and then the other one fell into a ditch and got stuck, and then bit the dust. Great! Okay, lady, you win. I am not built for this kind of conversation. Hear me out. Maybe you'd be safer for all of us if you stop getting dogs. I sat there for another good 5 minutes as she told me that the beach that we were going to was the same beach that she pretended to be homeless on and slept there all night. And more stuff I was too distracted to hear because I was trying to calculate how we got into this situation in the first place. Matt comes back and then the lady leaves. $340 later, we were back on the road. We finally rolled into the hotel parking lot. We had faced storms, flooding, traffic, questionable tire shop juice, and our car breaking down, but we had made it. We got a great hotel room and just crashed onto the bed. We didn't even try to do anything else. We're just gonna try again in the morning. The morning came and we awoke to clear skies and beautiful weather. Gathering our stuff, we make our way down to the beach. I have never seen the ocean, ever. So when we got to the shore, I was just standing there kind of freaked out. There's so much water. Yeah, Kate, it's the ocean. But there's so much! Honestly, we had a great time at the beach that first day. It was so much fun. We built things in the sand, we found shells, the water was super warm. It was awesome. The second day came and we went down to the pier to see this little coffee shop. We entered and Maggie and I are looking at sandcastle building supplies. Then this guy pops out of nowhere like a side quest and points at Maggie. No dogs allowed. Oh, sir, sorry. She's a service dog. She just doesn't have her. Oh, everybody says that. Then their dogs are jumping all on my stuff and the coffee and such. No dogs allowed. His reaction was warranted, but after I pulled out her vest and explained her credentials, the man apologized and then told us we could go upstairs to this awesome overlook with Maggie. We enjoyed our coffee, then my coffee fought back, and watched dolphins for a little bit. We headed back for lunch and some adventuring. I got a new iPad and we got to explore a couple different restaurants. After a quick nap, we went back to the beach to try out our new boogie board that we bought. Now, there were a lot of interesting people at this beach, and that included some homeless people. We were walking past a group and we waved at each other and continued walking. But right at the end of the group was this umbrella, and as we passed it, a woman popped out and yelled, "Dog with shoes!" Poor Maggie is shaking so hard, trying to recover, as I'm nicely trying to explain to this woman what Amazon is. So Maggie was a bit on edge as we tried to convince her to play on the beach one last time before we left. Maggie, come on, let's swim! No! Come on, it'll be so much fun! What if someone pops out of the water? Huh? Did you think of that? Did you think about the water? I found a seashell! We packed up and prepared for the journey home the next day. Now, unfortunately, I was blessed with skin that only comes in two colors, pasty white and lobster red. Now, each day, I remembered to wear sunscreen. We were good. But at some point on the last day, I had forgotten to bring it with us to the beach. Now, I had applied some that morning in the hotel, and I thought I was good. We spent 3 hours at the beach in the sun that day. So when I woke up on the last day, I was, well... Luckily, the sunburn didn't really hurt. I just looked diseased. Well, more disease than normal, I guess. We left at 6 a.m. to head back home. We were tired, but rested enough for the journey ahead. As we neared the bridge that crossed over to the mainland of Texas... Oh, no! What happened? Why aren't we moving? We limped our poor car into a gas station and sat in silence for quite a while. There are moments in marriage when a wife can be extremely helpful. Sometimes it's offering tips, cooking a good meal, or staying silent as her man processes the suffering we're about to endure. Hey, I'm getting Jack in the Box DoorDash. Do you guys want anything? Matt hands me the phone and I call roadside assistance, but clearly someone was not in the mood to help because they basically told us good luck and to send them a receipt after we found help ourselves. What are we paying you for? We were able to find a tow truck service 45 minutes away, and we waited for Walmart to open to see if they had our tires. Right at 7 a.m., I called Walmart, and this woman answers the phone. Oh, hon, that's horrible. I tell you what, you get your little wagon on over here, and our tire wizards will do their best to get your little showboat of ragscallions back on journey to Mordor faster than Stuart can make a pie with the apples out back in the orchard. Hey, what did she say? I have no idea. The tow truck helps us get our spare back on, and we roll our little wagon into the tire station. The lady that I was on the phone with came up to us, and she looks exactly how you imagine her to look. Points for continuity, I guess. We get the new tire, and we rarely get in the car in silence. I have never felt such stress in our marriage than that drive home. Not because we were mad at each other, but because we were in an extremely stressful situation together. Every bump, weird smell, and stop was agonizing as we were terrified the car would just blow another tire for funsies. We're on tire number 5, by the way, people. I don't know if I mentioned it before. We had to buy 4 tires at that tire shop, and we're on tire number 5. Every stop at Walmart would be just us sitting in the car, praying to God we would make it back without any issues. We enter town, we see our little home, and literally start almost crying. It's our grass! Our dirt! We're home from Mordor! We immediately went inside our house and started chores. Yeah, chores. We have a homestead, so to get any sense of control back in our lives, homestead chores it was! Now, do I regret this trip to the beach? No, the beach itself was great! Just next time, we're gonna fly. Or get a self-driving car. I'm not driving to the beach again. We're just done. And flying on a plane is on my bucket list too. So maybe in 4 years we can fly to the beach on our next vacation. Flying? Really? Listen, we have already talked about how basic my bucket list is, all right? Tell me this, Stuart. Can your bucket list do this? You didn't see that coming, did you, Stuart? Oh, man, we finally got the story about the beach trip. I've only promised it like 2 times, maybe 3. I don't remember, but there's the context for that story. I don't know when this video is gonna go out, but I am so incredibly floored by how much you guys loved the service dog video. I will be making a part 2. There's a pretty good possibility we're gonna be getting a part 3 as well, because Bandit needs his stories told as well. Thank you guys so much for supporting that video. I really appreciate it. Welcome to all the new subscribers, by the way. Speaking of subscribers, we have some new ones this time around. I'm so excited to have more than one. Thank you so much, you guys, for supporting me. I hope you guys really love the new content that I'm putting out over there on the subscriber tier. You guys are stellar. Thank you so much. If there's any other announcements, I'm sure I'm forgetting them as always. Don't forget to drink water, do something with your life, add things to your bucket list, and get out there and be creative, all right? Goodbye.